Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome to another video on Jurassic Den. We are in the basement Dino Dungeon, as you guys are very familiar with. Today, we will be cleaning this row of figures which contains only collecta herbivores. So let's get all of them onto the table right here, review them together, clean this row up and place all the figures back in again. Are you guys ready for this? Let's go. Alright guys, you can see all the collecta figures are in this box. I think there are at least like 80 of them. And check this out, it is super dirty. You can see dust that has been collected on this shelf. So we need to clean this up and place them back again. Alright guys, so let's take a look at my collection of collecta herbivorous dinosaurs. I think I have forgotten most about them. This one, if I'm not wrong, it should be... Let's have a look. I can't remember. Oh, Daxiatitan. It's still pretty clean. The shelves are dirty, but the figures are actually not that dirty. And this one, it should be Triceratops horrendous. Horridus, not horrendous, I beg your pardon. Horrendous sounds terrible. Horridus. Okay, so it comes with a movable jaw, and this is actually quite rare for a collecta figure because usually they don't come with any articulation on the jaw. So Triceratops horridus from 2021, so we got this not too long ago. This one is a huge one. It's one of our biggest figure in the collecta series with a Styracosaurus. If you guys remember Styracosaurus, we do have a Styracosaurus from Mattel, and this is a really beautiful ankylosaur armored dinosaur with plenty of spikes and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. This one also looks like a Daxiatitan. I mean, if you take a look, they have a lot of similarities. So let's have a look at what this is. Edmontosaurus, one of the largest sauropods. This is a beautiful figure. Plenty of details on this. Let's take a look at when this was actually produced. Made in 2012, so it's quite an old figure. This figure, if you guys have followed me really closely, this figure has been in my collection for many years. Yep, this is a Hadrosaurus from 2008. We probably got this in 2014 probably, so this figure has been with me for over 10 years, so it has a lot of memories from the old Dinosaur house all the way to now. So this is it's part of the history, yeah, since day one of Dinosaur. So what do we have right here? This is, I can't remember. So this is a Brontosaurus. So Brontosaurus is quite a controversial species because paleontologists actually thought Brontosaurus could be part of Brachiosaurus and stuff like that. Okay, here's another sauropod, but this is more of a mini sauropod. So let's take a look at this. Finalizing, a small little sauropod discovered in China. So yeah, I kind of like doing some of these random videos on Jurassic Den because I basically want to clean my figures, and I thought Jurassic Den might be a good channel to just clean my figures and just chat with you guys. Plateosaurus standing on two hind legs, because this channel is not a channel where I'm too concerned about the views and stuff like that, so it's more of a casual video with me just speaking to you. And what do we have right here? This looks like a Nigersaurus, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Nigersaurus, but it looks very similar. It has two spikes on both shoulders. So let's have a look. It's a Daxiatitan. Okay, so Daxiatitan, I think we do have one. No, this is probably our only Daxiatitan. Yep. Next, we take a look at this. This should be a Polacanus, also one of the classic figures of Dinosaur. Has been with us for many years. 2008. So Dinosaur started back in 2014. So yeah, this has been with me since the beginning of the channel. So this is a classic figure. Next, we take a look at this one. Okay, this is a Gigantospinosaurus. Kind of cool, I think. Yeah, the name actually sounds very terrifying. It has a Spinosaurus in its name, which is kind of weird. And this one, I can't remember. Let's have a look. Dinosaurus. Okay, this is a nice one. And here we have another huge collector figures. I actually love collector figures. Some of them are really good. And this is a Styracosaurus, the spiked lizard. And this one should be from 2017 if I remember correctly. So 2017 was a very good year for me personally, because Dan Surprise, I actually work on Dan Surprise full time in 2017. We upload daily videos in 2017 every single day. Yeah. And this is the Diabloceratops, the downhill lizard. So Mattel just released a Diabloceratops, if you guys do not know, and you can see the spikes are all pointing downwards. Diabloceratops 2019, relatively new if you compare them with the rest. And this is another classic collector figure. It's a Triceratops. Okay, it has a very classic old school feel. This is a very old figure, but we got it relatively recently, like in recent years, not in like 2014. Yeah. Next, this one is another one. I think this is Augustinier. Yeah, that's right. 2008 Augustinier. You can see the detailing of the figures from collector back in 2008 wasn't that good. But yeah, but we got this figure like probably like 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, probably. And this one, what is this? This one should be a Diplodocus. It should be a Diplodocus. Let's have a look. It is able to stand on its upright. Able to stand upright on both of his hind legs. Diplodocus right here, beautiful. Let's have a look at this one. This one looks like an Edmontosaurus. Let's have a look. Yep, that's right. 2021. So we got this like 2 to 3 years ago. Very, very beautiful. I love this. It's a huge figure. This one, I think this is known as the Olorotitan, if I remember correctly. You can see this wet white is a little bit yellowish because of all the dust collected. Yeah, we haven't cleaned this for like probably a year. I'm not too sure. Probably a couple of months. Yes, Olorotitan 2009. So give it a good wipe down. So yeah, usually I'll spend every Sunday just selecting a row of figures to clean up. It's not possible to clean entire collection in one go, so I usually select a few to clean. Mantilosaurus. This is a very beautiful figure. I love the stripes. This one is a beautiful one. Regaliceratops. Regaliceratops is known as the royal horn face because this crown right here really looks so majestic, and it looks like a crown of a king. So this is known as Regaliceratops. Probably one of the prettiest ceratopsians you can find out there. And what do we have right here? This one seems to be I can't remember. Let's have a look. Ankylosaurus. Yeah, we do have an Ankylosaurus in Mattel. So this is a very nice, like, I mean, if we can do like a comparison video, that would be really cool. This is like a realistic version, and the one from Mattel, it's more like a dramatic kind of comic style version, I would say, like, I mean, Jurassic World version. Triceratops, Horridus, smaller version. Okay, that is his scientific name, I suppose. And here we have another classic collector figure, and this is a Dinosaurs. Yeah, I totally can't remember them. This one, it's an Olorotitan. Let's take a look. Olorotitan, yeah. It looks like a Parasaurolophus because it is from the same family. And here we have another one from the same family. I can't remember what is the. It's a Hadrosaur basically. Yeah, Hadrosaurus. Okay, so Parasaurolophus, Olorotitan, Edmontosaurus, they are all part of the Hadrosaur family. And here's another one. Brightstonius, very cool, very beautiful figure. Just clean this up. The figures are surprisingly not very dirty. There's just a little bit, some of them are a little bit sticky, but the majority of them are fine. This one looks like a Chasmosaurus. Yeah, because of this shield, this crown. Chasmosaurus has a very large crown. So I think this is a Chasmosaurus. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not. It's a Utaceratops. It looks like a Chasmosaurus, but yeah, nice one. And what do we have right here? This, it's a it looks a little bit like a Diabloceratops, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So let's have a look. Medusaceratops. Yeah, very cool. You guys know what is Medusa? It is basically the mythical monster that has a head of snakes on top. It's a very nice mythical creature. This one, if I'm not wrong, it could be a Lexovisaurus. Let's have a look. Yep, it is. Awesome stuff. We have another Lexovisaurus from Terra by Bactat. Okay, next up, what do we have right here? This, it's I can't remember. Brontosaurus. So we have two of them. Okay, two Brontosaurus. I might just sell one away, probably. Diabloceratops right here. A beautiful one. And this one, I can't remember. It looks like a Pentaceratops. Let's have a look. Mercurioceratops. So it's pretty cool. I mean, all of these collective figures, a lot of them are actually very obscure species, not a very well-known species. So it's very good for us to like learn the names. Even myself, I tend to forget them. This one definitely looks like an Nigersaurus, but it could be a different species. You never know. Yeah, you can see it's not an Nigersaurus. It's a Daxiatitan. So, yep, collective figures. I haven't seen them for like so many months and years. So sometimes I do forget them. This one, it looks like a Therizinosaurus, but I don't think it is. Oh yes, it is. Yep, because collective, you guys know collective. They come up with all the obscure species, and it's so hard to know. Diplodocus, okay, one of the weirdest looking species, I would say. Yep, very weird looking if you ask me. Okay, Diplodocus Collecte 2010 figure, pretty cool. Okay, this one is not from Collecte. It's actually from one of the unknown brands that we purchased back in 2014. We got this figure, you know, when Dance Surprise first started. It wasn't like an expensive figure, it's a very cheap figure. It's a Diabloceratops. I think this is the only one that we have, Diceratops. Yeah, it's not from Collecte, it's not from Safari Ltd, but I feel that this figure is very neatly detailed, so I actually kept it. Usually I don't really keep brands outside of Collecte, Safari Ltd, you know, Reebok, Schleck and stuff like that. So this is the next figure. This is a Camptosaurus. Pretty cool one, I would say. And here with a mini collective figure, seems to be a Cantrosaurus, but you never know. You never know. Let's see. Yeah, it is a Cantrosaurus. Yeah, and it's from the Natural History Museum, so this is not from Collecte. This one should be an Inosaurus, looking at this curved horn. So let's have a look. Yep, Inosaurus 2017 from my best year. And with a baby Stegosaurus, which seems to be from Safari Ltd. Yes, it is. Okay. And here we have a I don't even know how to pronounce it. Herbivorous. Let's have a look. Okay, you guys can try to pronounce it. Olorotitan. Herbivorous. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. It's a stegosaur discovered in China. Okay, this is a beautiful one. It has a very unique name. So yeah, Kemosaurus. I think it was discovered in Japan. And this is a very classic and vintage Triceratops figure. It's a Triceratops baby. Super adorable, you can see. The horns are not fully grown yet, so they are pretty blunt. The horns are pretty blunt. So, yep. Baby Triceratops. Super adorable. We also have a baby Parasaurolophus. I think we got all these baby figures because we want to do like a baby to adult video back in the past. This one, it looks like a Charithosaurus. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yep, it is. Yeah, so these are basically my collected herbivores. These are all of them. Okay, all of them are right here. So next week, next Sunday, let me know. Next Sunday I'll be away in Thailand, so there may not be a video. There may be one, I'm not sure. If I come back in the evening, I may be able to produce a video at night. So I want you guys to comment down below like what other collection videos that you guys want me to make. We can do like this, you know, for example, like a prehistoric animals collection, which I want to clean up very soon. This one we cleaned it up not too long ago. Okay, you can see I've actually cleaned this shelf, but these are actually not dirt. These are like scratches. Yeah, it's like some scratches. So it's not exactly dust. Yeah, it's not dust. It's just like, you know, the light is shining down on the glass. You can see the flaws very clearly. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to place every single figure back into this shelf. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks like after that.